What's up, y'all? In this video, we're going to be touring the 55 plus communities in the Summerville area, specifically on the Berkeley County side. In this video, I'm going to start on my golf cart. We're going to start at Summerwind Crossing up in the back of Cane Bay. Then I got my son Hank on the back. We're just cruising on a Tuesday morning here. It's the gorgeous day down in South Carolina. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Dave Broom. I'm a licensed realtor in the Charleston, South Carolina and surrounding areas. My family and I moved here from Buffalo, New York. Let me get out of the way here. 3 years ago. We didn't like the state we were living in anymore, and we decided to take the plunge and check out different states, and we came across South Carolina. And in specific, we came across Charleston and the surrounding areas. I officiated my cousin's wedding in Charleston. We loved the city. Then we started checking out surrounding areas, and we came across Summerville. I absolutely love living down here. We love that we were able to get out of New York and find a, they're doing some construction up here, but find a state that we love living in. The weather is amazing. Like I said, we're just cruising on a Tuesday morning right now. Hank is being a little grumpy this morning, and he's like, can I take a golf cart ride? And we go on a golf cart ride. Everyone's relaxed now. We're good to go. So if that's you, so first of all, I do these videos to inform people, to show them the area, to show them the golf cart communities like I am doing now, and to just give you visuals of the area to see if this could be a possible state and area like Charleston and Summerville that you would want to live in. So if you do get value from this video, make sure that you like the video, you should subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos are hitting the channel and you come check them out. I also do a lot of stuff on TikTok. It's at Dave Broom Realtor. I take portions of my YouTube videos and put them on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, feel free to find me and watch some of the shorter videos as well. But to be honest with you, my team and I are getting calls, texts, emails every single day from people like me and my family 3 years ago now, or you coming across this video that are sick of the state they're living in, whether it's weather, politics, high property taxes, just sick of living where it is cold all the time, stuck inside. That's not the case in South Carolina. That's definitely not the case in Summerville and Charleston areas. If you want to check out a state that can give you the golf cart lifestyle, that can give you low property taxes so you can buy a bigger house, that can give you outdoor activities. My family, my kids are getting outside almost every single day down here, even in the winter, even in the summer. They're getting outside activities, new restaurants getting put in, booming area of Summerville, amazing area of Charleston. Feel free to reach out. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, reach out to me on TikTok, like I was saying, at Dave Broom Realtor. I love to help people realize that they don't have to live in a state that they don't want to live in anymore, and they can move to a different state like South Carolina, Charleston, and the surrounding areas. So feel free to reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. But we're gonna drive around here. I might transition. Hank's, what's up, buddy? I'll get it. I might transition to the car in a minute and just give you the tour of all the 55 plus communities. So come with us. All right, we're starting way in the back of Cane Bay at Summerwind Crossing by DRB Elevate. The big thing that they push is the single level living. It is the only boutique community in the Summerville area. They call it an active adult. They don't call it 55 plus, even though it is kind of 55 plus, because there's already two 55 plus in Cane Bay and they can only have two, so they call it active adult. But it is a boutique community allowing homeowners to personalize their home with elevated features in a very low maintenance, lock and key style neighborhood. Very low maintenance. They do a lot of the maintenance for you. They do a lot of single level living, but there is lofts as well that you can add onto the houses, which is great. The houses are in the 400 range. It can get up into the 500 if you want a big loft, you want a bigger house, you want to do a lot of upgrades. It can get up into the mid fives, but a lot of these houses you can get into low fours, especially if you don't need a huge house in retirement. There's also great financing options. The big thing that the reason I did these two 55 plus communities is because they have new construction and they have pre-owns and they're in Cane Bay. There is the Del Webb Nexton, which is also doing new construction. I'm gonna do another video on that. I wanted to stick in Cane Bay. There's also Del Webb Cane Bay, but there's no new construction going on. So the big thing with new construction is you get the warranties. Most of the builders do a 1-year warranty on basically everything. There is some exclusions. Then they do a 2-year, a 5-year, and a 10-year warranty. Depending on the builder, there's different aspects to that. But what I encourage a lot of people to do is do an inspection at 11 months, and then the builder has to come in and fix different things, and just makes it nice to know that you're getting a brand new house and some warranties as well. But this explores Cane Bay's 25 miles of interconnected trail system. It's got the huge lake in the back. The big thing with the huge lake is the rumor is they are bringing a lot of things back on the big lake. They're going to try to make it like a Nexton. It is not fully finalized yet, but there has been a ton of rumors. They're bringing houses, they're bringing some retail stores, they're bringing some restaurants way in the back of Cane Bay, which is exactly where this is located, which it'll be a golf cart ride away to get to some of these places, to get to restaurants, stores, and do some great living in this area. But like I said, the big thing is the financing. DRB Elevate has a financing department, and you can get lower rates than the rates are right now. A lot of things with people moving right now is the rates. So if you can get in at a lower rate, it makes it easier. There is a nice amenity center. I drive by the pool here. There's a dog park. It's just a great spot way in the back of Cane Bay, and an amazing option for somebody looking for quiet and an active adult / 55 plus community. All right, next up is the Four Seasons by Kay Hovnanian. This is the Four Seasons at the lakes of Cane Bay. I actually live in the neighborhood next to this, so I have a lot of experience with it. There's a little waterway in between. They're doing a ton of building, but it is a resort style living that you can call home. They're big on resort style, convenience, beautiful lakes throughout the community. I try to show it as best I can in this video, but with endless amenities and breathtaking views. Great homes, great options from the low 400s, which means probably 450 plus. A couple of the houses in this community have sold for over $1 million. That's the pre-owns, which they put a lot of work into it. But there's a wide range. It goes from 450 all the way up to $1 million. The new construction is probably 450 to 750, depending on what you get in the house. You enjoy waterfront leisure with access to historic attractions, 20 minutes from downtown Summerville. 35 to 45 minutes from Charleston, 45 minutes to the beach. Like I said, I live right by this neighborhood, so we'll go to the beach on a Saturday and we can get there in 45 minutes. Mount Pleasant, you can get there in 35 minutes depending on the traffic. It all depends on the traffic on 26, but they love the community built around a 300-acre lake system. Like I was saying, this is right in the mix of the lake system. You get beautiful views of the lake. The amenity center is actually right on the lake, and it just beautiful, gorgeous lake living, and an exceptional lakeside lifestyle at Lakes of Cane Bay, with stunning indoor and outdoor, very saline pools. So there's an indoor and an outdoor pool. There's fitness centers. There is a big ballroom inside. It's really what you want in a 55 plus community. Pickleball courts, bocce ball courts, you get everything that you want. There's also a ton of events. So if you're looking to meet people, this is a spot you can definitely check out at the Four Seasons, because there's events that take place all the time. Vacation-like amenities right in your backyard, and it's right on the lake. Beautiful, beautiful sight to see every morning when you're going to play pickleball, going to work out, going to one of the pools. Also, again, they have the financing. This has pre-owned and new construction. It has the financing. Lakes of Cane Bay. It says that it's the only age-restricted 55 plus new home community in Cane Bay, because there is Del Webb Cane Bay, but there's no new homes being built. So this is the only actual age-restricted 55 plus community in Cane Bay that has new construction going on, because Summerwind Crossing is labeled as a active adult community. So that's the big thing that the Four Seasons likes to say, is it's the only age restricted 55 plus community with new homes in Cane Bay. And they are building new homes. You get the warranties, you get the financing, like I was saying, the new construction financing, which you can't beat when they interest rates are high like they are now, something that you cannot beat. And just a gorgeous community. As I drive around here, you can see all the gorgeous community, the homes, all different styles, a lot of really nice backyards, a lot of loft areas in these homes, a lot of great options when you are building. There's a bunch of different models that I've done a video in. If you want to check out, it's on the screen right now. I've walked through the models. It's a really ton of different options in this community. So that is the Four Seasons. And as I continue driving around here, I am going to tell us what are some of the benefits of retiring in South Carolina. So a lot of people move down to Florida to retire. What are the differences between Florida and South Carolina retiring, and what makes South Carolina actually better than Florida to retire, in my opinion? The one thing is the weather. You don't get the super hot weather that Florida gets. The summers get sort of hot here, but it doesn't get as hot as Florida. You don't get that Florida heat. It's definitely different. I mean, if you go to Disney World in July, August, you will feel that Florida heat. It gets hot here, but it doesn't get that hot and humid. So the weather's a little bit different. You do get a little bit more of that cold in South Carolina, but it's nice in the winter to cool down. And it's just a different vibe weather-wise in South Carolina. The big thing is the cost of living, the housing prices, and the insurance prices. So the big thing is and I didn't even talk about the property taxes. The biggest thing I would say is the property taxes, because South Carolina is at the time right now is the 5th lowest taxed state for property taxes, which allows you to get a bigger house. You can save more of your money. They also have the homestead exemption. When you are 65 plus and you've lived here a year, you get another price reduction on your taxes. So the property taxes in South Carolina are super low. That's one of the biggest benefits. The insurance is not as crazy as Florida. I've heard Florida insurance is crazy and it's hard to get insurance because of the hurricanes. We do get hurricanes here, but in the Summerville area, we are 30 to 45 minutes from the coast, so there's not the surge. You don't get the surge where it ruins your houses. We did have Hurricane Debbie about a year ago now, and it rained for about 4 days straight. And I've heard only a couple houses, if any, got water inside their house. I think it was just in their garage a little bit in Cane Bay, and there's 10,000 plus homes in Cane Bay. So you don't get the flooding in this area. You don't need flood insurance. That's up to you though, but a lot of people carry it. A lot of people don't carry flood insurance in Cane Bay. We're not actually in a flood zone in the Cane Bay area. The other thing is it's very active down here. You can get outside. We have the golf cart trails, you have fishing, you can walk, bike, the active lifestyle. If you're looking to retire and stay active, South Carolina is a great place to consider because it's active. I mean, I know even our family and I moved from Buffalo, New York, and we couldn't get outside for 6 months. It's always cold. Down here, my kids get outside almost every day. So the same thing in retirement, getting outside, active, moving. And then you have these great 55 plus communities with all these activities to do. Makes it very easy to get outside, meet people. Cane Bay is the meeting people capital, in my opinion, of the Summerville area, because a lot of people move from other states, move into Cane Bay because the average home price is around $400,000. So you can afford something in Cane Bay easily. And they have food truck events. They have, even if you're not even outside of the 55 plus communities with all the activities, there's food truck events. There is festivals. There's a bunch of different things where you can meet people. So meeting people is super easy in the Cane Bay Summerville area. The weather, the property taxes, and then the golf cart communities. Driving a golf cart, you can get one car and then get a golf cart, and you're able to get to grocery stores, restaurants, and a lot of different things you want to do on a golf cart. There's golf cart trails lining the roads in Cane Bay, and it's easy to get around on a golf cart. So that's a ton of different things. So I wanted to do this video to show you South Carolina, Summerville, Cane Bay in specific is a great place to retire because there's so much stuff to do. The weather is great, not too hot. Outdoor activities, golf cart community, low property taxes, low housing prices you can get a lot of houses in the 400s, which is actually pretty low nowadays. And then also the insurance rates aren't quite as high as other places like Florida. So if you are looking at a place to retire, or you're just looking to get out of your state, you can do it. I am here. I'm living proof that we moved from New York because we didn't like New York anymore. We moved with our 4 kids. It was 3 kids at the time, and then Hank was born down here. But we love it living down here. It's a great place to live. Bunch of different positives about living down here, and it's very outdoorsy. There's restaurants. There's new things coming in like crazy. You're close to the great city of Charleston. You're close to the beaches. but also far enough away where you don't have the price tag. You'd have the Summerville price tag instead of the Mount Pleasant, other Charleston area price tag, which can get over $1 million. So you can get something affordable in here. You can get the golf cart communities, which people love, and it's just a very active lifestyle. So feel free to reach out. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Find me on TikTok at Dave Broom Realtor. I'd love to connect. I love helping people retire, move out of the state they don't like anymore, show them around, and just show them there is other options rather than the state that you don't like, where the weather's terrible, maybe the property taxes are high, maybe you don't agree with some of the politics, whatever it is, it's there is states that you will like, and it is a great place to live. We love living down here. It's great weather, golf cart communities, low property taxes, lower housing prices than other parts of the country, and it saves you money in retirement as well. So feel free to reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and keep it real, y'all.